All right. I've gone through your computer's browser history, and you seem to have a type.
The Dark Souls, bitch! Wait.
Forgiving all lies, we are lost in time and space. It's gonna be alright. Lost in time and space. Forgiving all lies, we are lost in time and space. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright.
Time! Kaos!
Oh my fuck, bro. He's so good, dude. I don't get it. Man. So aggressive. I heard this somewhere before as well. I don't remember where. Someone is going to have to remind me where he used this before, but it's very recently that I heard this. Might have been Florida, right? I think. Maybe Florida. I think in his showcase. Somewhere around that time zone, though. But yeah. Perfect first round, I think. Flawless, man. His bases, dude, one of the best. One of the fucking best. He has some of the best bases in the scene, I think. Fuck's sakes, bro. Like, I don't even know what else I can honestly say about Kaos that I haven't already, bro. Like, he's one of my favorite loopers in the scene today. I think he's probably my favorite from Germany, at least. Yeah, the dude is absolutely immensely talented. Not just like looping, just in like the way he performs as well, right? He has it all. He has everything you need and want for like a loop station battler, you know what I mean? And fuck, man, like that's a very solid first round. Pure Kaos style in every shape and form. So yeah, that's a tough one to follow up, I think. But, you know, he is against Lennard, which Lennard is like another great, amazing performer and battler. So this is the perfect matchup for Kaos, I think. This is like the kind of guy that would push you to your limits, I think, because he does everything that you do just as good, I think. So yeah, this is gonna be fucking wild, I think. Absolutely crazy first round from Kaos.
I just go and fuck they joke with drum and bass. Everybody ducky, everybody face. Every go, bass jumping on me. And everybody go running me. And everybody go.
Oh man.
Everybody go. Everybody go.
No.
Beats, get a no. Everybody go. Everybody go. Everybody go. Hey Lennard, wait, do you also play the bongos like Everybody go. Everybody go. Everybody go. Everybody go.
That's tough. Man. That's tough, dude. I think like if Kaos battled anybody else than Lennard, that he would have took that first round. But it's so fucking close, dude. I think that round from Lennard so far in this competition was probably the best performed for sure. Just like think about like everything he did there in that round. You know, just like playing to the crowd, which is like something he does anyway, like a lot, but I felt like it had more impact in this round just because of the kind of first round that Kaos came in with, and also just the kind of competitor that Kaos is. Almost like kind of, I felt like, at least like watching it, kind of like pushed Lennard like even more so in that area to kind of like up himself in that kind of like aspect of like of like performing, right? He fucking pulled out the finger guns, bro, on Kaos, dude. Like, really? You had to do my boy that dirty, huh? You had to fucking use the finger guns. And the thing that's so great about Lennard too is like when he loops, like I feel like he utilizes his time so much better than everyone else. Cause like you listen to Lennard, you listen to him build up his tracks. Like I had this a lot from Cyro as well, like back in the day, where even like his build-ups are so entertaining and so like impactful in the track itself. And then when he like ultimately comes in with the drops, it's so fast. Like it's so fast. He does it like he utilizes his time so well in that 3-minute time frame. Like probably better than anyone else in this competition, honestly. That like and I can think of. Maybe like Saijo is really good at it as well. Well, they're all good at it, but like Lennard's like a whole other fucking level, man. Like he's so quick with it. And that's so impactful, I think, for a battle. So, man, I think I'd actually had to give this first round to Lennard. Like, as much as I loved Kaos's first round, I just think, like, objectively, Lennard kind of fucking destroyed him in the battle aspect, man. I just think, like, performance-wise, I mean, not in the battle aspect. Like, performance-wise, I think, like, Lennard excelled so much in that area that, like, everything else was so close that that was kind of, like, the determining factor for me for the first round. Just, like, that performance aspect just put him over the edge, I think. So, yeah. Killer first round from Lennard. Like, absolutely killer. Also, I heard that track from him before, by the way. That was something he used very recently as well. I think it was a wild card, right? Or, yeah, it was a wild card for something. Maybe Hatten or something? I can't remember. It was something pretty recently as well. But yeah, super sick. Sound design, bro. Holy fuck.
time! Chaos!
Dude, just the first like 5-10 seconds of that track alone, you can just tell immediately where this is going. I'm pretty sure he did this before as well. I think this was in the Florida showcase as well, just like his first round. I remember hearing this, at least like portions of it sound very familiar. Yeah, actually, I'm pretty sure Kaos was in the chat for that live stream because I watched it live when he was there, and he was telling me like some things about that routine. But yeah, sound design, I think that might be his most interesting one, and also most complex. Like, you don't traditionally hear kind of sound design like that. I always describe Kaos's kind of like sound design as very like metallic, also very like sci-fi-esque, like people like Mystics as well, who does like kind of like a sci-fi sound design. But Kaos takes that and also makes it like very metallic-y, if that makes sense. Like, all his basses have like an underlying metallic kind of tone and texture to it. And yeah, but this one, man, like, this one is fucking wild, bro. Oh, I don't even know how to describe, like, even begin how to describe like the kind of sound design that he has here with this one. Very, he borrows a lot of what he does, but he just kind of like transforms it in a way that is so like different, you know what I mean? I don't even know how to describe it. It's so fucking crazy and wild. But yeah, that's like perfect like peak Kaos for me, I think. So different and so out there. But I kind of wonder, I was kind of like paying attention to the crowd. They weren't going as crazy as someone like Lennard's, but Lennard was performing more to the audience. But I wonder like if this really truly like appealed to them as an audience, because it is so out there and different. Like, for me, like someone who fucking loves like just music and Loop Station, and who's like a massive fan of Kaos, like hearing something like this is like, for me, is like peak Kaos, right? But I don't know if like how many people in the audience here are like super well in like well versed into looping and like truly grasp and understand like you know, the art form that is looping. So I kind of wonder like how much it actually appealed to these guys, because like based on the crowd, they definitely didn't get as much of a reaction as like Lennard's first round, not even as much as like Kaos's first round, honestly. So yeah, I'm kind of curious like how that actually like kind of played out in a live setting, because on video, like Beatbox Germany is fucking incredible with their mixing of their video. So it definitely probably sounded, well, 100% it sounded different live than it did in the video. But yeah, killer second round though from Kaos, like incredible. I love that routine from him. Probably one of my top 3, I think, for sure, just because it's so out there and different.
And es beginnt in 3!
I think I heard this one. Yeah, the crowd is, yeah, I recognize it.
Sing with me. I'm gonna move, I will move faster. I'm gonna get, I will get stronger. I'm gonna jump, I will jump higher. Cause my tension blade will be desired. I'm gonna move, I will move faster. I'm gonna get, I will get stronger. I'm gonna jump, I will jump higher. Cause my tension blade will be desired.
You know the lyrics. Sing na 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 na. Sing na 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 na. Everybody. Na 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 na. Sing na 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 na. Ready? Na 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 na. Sing na 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 na. Here we go. Sing na 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 na.
Time!
All right, dude. Something like about Lennard's rounds. They sound so much more strong. I don't know what it is. Like, yeah, his sounds like just he sounds a lot more powerful than Kaos did. Like in terms of the looping, just like pure sound. I'm talking about, not like his style or anything. Just like the actual sounds that's coming out from his performance compared to Kaos's. His sounded so much louder, at least on video, but I imagine it's probably the same in person. Just it just like sounds like it would be. Yeah, that first drop especially was kind of like jarring almost. I think in the headset, like it was so strong that I actually felt like it actually like breathed in my fucking ears, if that makes sense. Like it was so fucking like that quick like bass right from the very beginning of the first drop, like literally like breathed in my ear. It was crazy. But yeah, that's that Tension Blade. Obviously that's his round 2 wildcard for GBB 2023. You know, that's probably around the time when Lennard really started to blow up. His wildcards like really popped off. So this is probably familiar for a lot of people, I think, especially in the crowd there. You can just tell like how they're singing the melody, like right off the bat. They knew this like right from the get-go, which is like something I also recognized immediately. Even before they started to hum it, I just knew what it was. I just couldn't remember what track it was, but I definitely knew I heard it somewhere. But yeah, overall, like, fuck, dude, that's tough. That's tough, man. I think in the performance aspect, Lennard won. In the battle aspect, I thought they were pretty close. Like sound design, definitely Kaos. Like, holy shit, how can you beat that second round? Like musicality, I think like they're probably similar. Maybe you give the edge to Lennard a little bit there. I don't know what other categories they could be using. Enjoyment of listening, maybe pretty equal. I think for me, it would go to Kaos. Yeah, this is a close battle, I think, for me, ultimately. I think, yeah, I don't know, man. That's super, super hard. I know who wins, but, like, I can't really... Like, this is probably the first battle out of all the ones that I've watched so far where I just can't decisively pick. I think this is way too close for me. At least, like, watching it on video. Live, I probably would have gave it to Lennard based on, like, what you guys are saying and what I'm kind of hearing here. Like, looking at the people's reactions. So, ultimately, this might have to come down to a very famous quote from D-Lo back in 2019 when he battled Kaos, or not Kaos, Collapse. Just look at that crowd, boy. Look at that crowd. You know what I mean? So, ultimately, that might be the deciding factor. I might have to go to Lennard, which I know the results, but that's too close to me. That's obviously, if it was up to me, it would be overtime round, just based on the video. So, yeah.
Lennard! Die Energie dieser beiden Boys, wunderbar. Judges, eure Entscheidung in 3, 3, 2, 1, Judge. 3:0 für
Wait, I missed that.
Lennard.
Hold on.
Lennard.
Oh, 3-0.
3:0 für Lennard. Lennard zieht ins Finale ein. Er hat Chance auf...
You know, like, just because it's 3-0 doesn't mean it's, like, decisively. Like, could be, like, complicated thoughts in the judges' minds, you know, could have went either way for them. You always have to, like, kind of keep that in mind when it's a, like, unanimous decision like that. That doesn't necessarily always mean it's, like, decisive, you know what I mean? But, yeah, I think Kaos absolutely fucking killed it in this battle. Unfortunate. Dude, that first round from Lennard, just, like, everything about that, his execution, his performance aspect, that's a fucking, like, a superstar right there, you know what I mean? Like, not many people can perform like Lennard can. Like, that's such a huge, monumental kind of strength to have in a battle. And Lennard just displayed that kind of aspect of battling to perfection in his first round, I think. He was definitely a little bit more laid back and chill in his second round, but the deed was done, you know? Like, the work has been completed after that first round. Like, he had the crowd there. So it doesn't really matter, like, what the fuck he did in the second round. Like, he had the crowd on his side, I think. And Kaos, I think, like, his second round, again, like, for me, as a Kaos fucking lover, like, I love his shit all the time. I loved it. Like, I thought it was fucking innovative as fuck. I thought it was one of the most creative things, but I don't know how much that appeals to, like, a general audience, that I don't know how much of that crowd was a general audience. I know I saw a lot of loopers and beatboxers in that crowd. But you might want to go as far to say that it might have been, like, a little bit of a risky kind of thing to use. But it is what it is, you know? Like, he did it, and I fucking have mad respect for him for that. Just because of, like, how out there it was, you know? So, yeah, that's a super, super sick round. Battle, rather, from these guys. So that's probably my best, or my favorite battle, rather, of this entire competition so far. Like, for sure. Like, 100%. That's probably the best for me. In every area, honestly. Like, every area I can think of.